Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to speed up your OPPO Reno13 FS. Let's begin! The very first thing you need to do in order to speed up any of the phone is to simply just go into your background running applications. As you can see, we have plenty of them, and each of these applications is just wasting a lot of our processing power, and just hit that close button. This way, our system is now in optimal condition, and every single of these applications are gone now, meaning that our RAM and processing power can finally rest in peace. The other useful thing is also in the little background apps in the background zone, and it is this clean icon right here. We can click it and we will be transported into Phone Manager. We can click our Phone Manager, and here, we can allow these notifications. Here we have the ability to automatically clean up our phone from any useless data. Usually it's just cache data. So let's just hit that clean button. Currently I don't have that much, let's say, things to clean, because the phone is fresh after hard reset, meaning that it's generally clean and empty. That is what I would say if it wasn't a complete lie. Because if we go to the application, we don't even have to go to the applications, we can just go here and check. We have more apps. If you're wondering, I haven't installed any of these apps. And the same things go with must play option, which has a bunch of, not bad, okay, they are pretty bad, pretty useless and bad games that I also haven't installed at all. You see this empty space here? There was also a TikTok here. And once again, I did not install it. It was installed automatically. What I'm talking about is something that is generally called bloatware. And it's basically some random applications that come by default with your phone, and they just bloat your storage, they bloat your RAM, and also processing powers. So I would advise you to go to the settings, and before we go into the applications themselves, let's instead go to the battery. Because generally speaking, if something wastes a lot of your battery, then it also wastes a lot of your processing power, meaning that your phone is generally slower. So if we scroll down, we have battery usage by app. Once again, as I said before, I don't really have that many applications because the phone is fresh after restart. However, if you're just a normal user, you should see a lot more on this list, many more applications. You can click the very highest application. For me, it's the Startup Wizard, which is the thing that lets you start your phone and go through the process of configuring it. But let's say it's something random, I don't know, Facebook, for example. Then all you have to do is just go to the Startup Wizard. We can click Force Stop if we want to, or we can go into the apps, into App Management, find that application. So for example, let's find Facebook here, because of course that Facebook is pre-installed. Love it. Now we can just go here and go into Facebook. We can do a couple of things. The very first one is to go through the battery usage and disable the Allow Background Activity option. Then you can go to Optimize Battery Use and basically auto-optimize it, so it will drain a lot less processes in the background when it's running in the background. You can also go and press Force Stop in order to forcefully stop the application from running. And lastly, probably my favorite thing, is to just uninstall the application just like that. And now the Facebook is gone. And let me just say that I really dislike the Facebook. It's maybe common knowledge, maybe not. Let me fix my little plant here. But Facebook is known for notoriously working in the background, wasting a lot of your processing power, wasting everything. I'm actually going to go right here into display because I like to talk a lot and the timeout is pretty short. Why it's... Oh, I didn't know it requires password. Sure. Anyway, going back to our topic. Many applications, Facebook included, but it's not alone in this field, just waste your battery. So much of it. And with battery comes the Wi-Fi, the mobile data, and of course the speed of your phone, because they waste it, and meaning that they need processing power so they can run, meaning that your phone generally has less processing power. And maybe there are some more important applications that need that power, or just the whole operating system on its own. You can go here once again to the app management, and just make sure that any kind of bloatware application that we have right here, because I haven't installed almost like half of these applications, is gone from the phone, because like the very general rule is that the less apps your phone has, the better, especially if we are talking about speeding up your phone, and especially if we are talking about some older device, because older devices have more trouble, just running, because the hardware is not evolving. If you have 5-year-old phone, then it still will have 5-year-old hardware. However, software itself is always evolving, and it always needs more power in order to run itself. So some newer applications, especially if we're talking about newer game titles, will run poorly on older devices, or will just not run at all, which is really, really bad. Anyway, we can, well, as I said before, we can just go here and scroll through the app management in order to see which applications waste a lot of your battery, meaning that they'll waste a lot of your processing power. And also, if I remember correctly, if we go here and find something that's called digital wellbeing and parental controls, we basically have time usage of our phone, and it's split to every application that we're using. So we can go here and view activity details. So as you can see, currently I've been using this phone for about 8 minutes, and here we have the list. On the very top is the application, at the very top is the application that you're using the most. Every other application is something that you're using, something that you're not using, basically. If we go and show our apps, we can see that we have 0 minutes in all of these. And by this little timer here, you can basically see, hey, I haven't really used this application, maybe I can just get rid of it. And it's very good practice. Leaving the apps themselves for now, we can switch to the browsers. Because if we go to, for example, our Chrome, the most popular browser probably. Let's just go through it. And we can see that it's a fresh browser. Now, it's nothing special. However, if we go and try to simulate a typical user, we can add ourselves a lot of tabs on this browser, and we can just easily do that right here. Currently, I have 17 browsers, 17 tabs, and each of these tabs is wasting my processing power, because I can just go into any of these and it will be ready to use, and especially if we have any websites on them, because like empty Google pages are pretty acceptable. But if I would go and, for example, enable YouTube on every of these tabs, then my phone will begin to struggle. And likely you don't have to manually click the X icons, because that's just stupid, let's be honest. And all you have to do is press these 3 dots in the top right corner and hit close all tabs. We can hit close all tabs in groups, and now our phone should run a little bit smoother, which is also a pretty good option to have if you want to speed up your phone, obviously. Then lastly, I want to talk about light versions, because I showcased you that you can just uninstall Facebook, for example. But what if you still want to use Facebook? What if you have social anxiety or FOMO or something like that, and you want to keep up with everything that's happening in your friends' lives? Well, luckily for you, we can go to the Play Store, and you will be surprised that many of popular applications like Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, maybe not Snapchat, but all of these popular applications have light versions. So if we go and search for Facebook, we have Facebook Lite. And after it loads, we can see that after we click, that Facebook Lite itself is just the light version of the Facebook. It doesn't come with any kinds of garbage that's normal Facebook does. And we can actually check the size of this application. We have the info that similar app is available, and it's just normal Facebook, which is 77 megabytes. However, if we click view, we can see that Facebook Lite is also available, and it's only 2.6 megabytes. Like, you don't have to be math expert to tell that this is a huge improvement on the storage and also on your processing power. However, if you are really struggling with the speed of your phone, like your phone is lagging, freezing, and especially if it's true on older device, then there is also a last resort option for you, and it is to go to the settings, leave the applications, scroll all the way down, go to System and Updates, Backup and Reset, Reset Phone, and erase all data. On any older device, especially if you've been using it for quite a lot of time, you will have a lot of trouble cleaning everything up, especially if there's a lot of mess, for example. And reset to a factory settings is just a convenient way to remove everything, including everything that's also slowing your phone down, and starting from scratch. It's important to note because, you can see for yourself that even though this phone is right here also very fresh after a hard reset, we still have a lot of bloatware. So you want to basically, this is last resort option, want to really make sure that it's clear that this is the last resort option, and you want to only use it after none of tips before works. So you want to perform a hard reset, then you want to make sure that all of bloatware is gone, that all of background processes are gone. You want to just clear your device from time to time using the phone cleaner right here, and all of that stuff. So that's all for this video. If you have other tips, for example, on how to speed up your phone, make sure to leave them in the comments. Anyway, that's all from me. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.